Hello and howdy, everyone. Here to talk about the second Hunger Games film, Catching Fire. I've seen it twice. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have no problems giving it an 8. I think it's a marked improvement on the first film, which I believe I gave a 7. I saw that twice as well in the theater. I think I, in fact, rented it as well, so I saw the first one a total of 3 times. I've seen this one now twice. I think its greatest success is that it makes me like the first film more. It strengthens the weaknesses of the first film while building on top of it. And again, what I really love about it is the acting. I think this is a summer blockbuster. Well, I guess it's winter blockbuster, holiday blockbuster. But needless to say, a studio tentpole picture that really focuses on the artistry rather than the commercialism. So I appreciate that. I thought the weaknesses of the first film was that it didn't really let me explore the world. It didn't put me in this future dystopia. We got brief glimpses, some insight. I've not read any of the books. I guess I have to note that. I've not read one page of the Hunger Games trilogy. I kind of want to now, which I think goes to support the success of the film. So I'm just saying that because I have no frame of reference. Perhaps the books greatly detail this dystopic America, or Pan Am, I suppose. Maybe they tell how America became Pan Am. I don't know. We certainly haven't gotten anything like that from the films yet. But, I didn't know, and also about the technology. I didn't know how they were, creating all this stuff for inside the dome. Again, that's never fully explained here, but again, it just felt more real this time. It just basically fleshed out the world, gave it more detail, and got me more wrapped up into the story, which again, I think goes to show the success of the film. It makes you want to know more about it. And definitely when the film was over, I was ready for the next one. I was like, well, okay, now we're talking. Let's wrap this baby up. But I've got, 2 more years before this baby has been wrapped up. I believe that they're coming out with the next one just next year, and then they're splitting the last book into 2 movies. Why they don't do that for every book, I don't know. If you want to make your money, then why don't you just do that? Make a 3-book trilogy, a 6-movie saga, whatever. But again, they're splitting that last book into 2 movies, which I believe will be coming out at Thanksgiving for the next 2 years. Movie stars Jennifer Lawrence. She's fantastic. She's basically in almost every scene in the film. She grounds the film. She gives you really someone to root for, someone to identify with, and she carries the film. She's an amazing actress. She's absolutely beautiful here. She's just great, and she's great in the film. She's, again, a tremendous actress, and I just love watching her work. She's always doing something interesting. She's well matured beyond her years. I can't even remember how old she is because, I don't know, in a way she seems timeless. My favorite parts of this film feature around 2 Titanic actors, and that's Donald Sutherland and Philip Seymour Hoffman. They both appear to be playing nefarious characters. And when, there's scenes here where you have nothing but Donald Sutherland and Philip Seymour Hoffman sitting around a table acting. And I was just like, all right, I loved it. I loved it. To me, it was, there's a lot of thrilling action here. I spent a lot of the times leaning forward in anticipation and expectation and excitement. I was involved, I was animated while watching the film, but I was equally as enthralled and into it, just sitting there watching these two masterclass actors go head to head. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm really happy for Donald Sutherland getting this late career boost. For me, he's always been great. He's always been great. I would definitely call him underappreciated. And I'm so happy that, he got this Hunger Games and this President Snow character. I don't know what's going to happen to President Snow, but he makes for a tremendous bad guy. And we even haven't seen him be, directly evil. We've seen the effects of his evil, and perhaps not even his. Again, they haven't let us into that history of the storyline of what happened there. But he plays a great bad guy, and he's great in this film, and good in the last one as well. So again, you just got these two actors sitting there doing their thing, face to face, and I was incredibly happy. Philip Seymour Hoffman, the guy, he just exudes. That's what he does. I don't even know if, he didn't have to try that hard, for this. I don't even know if he acts in the movie. He just exudes. He's got that power. His charisma is such that it fills a room. I've got to meet him. I saw him in public just one time, going to the movies. We were at the movies together. And he actually looked like the Jason Sudeikis impression of Philip Seymour Hoffman. He had the beard, he had a big sweater and a scarf on. He looked perfect for Philip Seymour Hoffman. I also got to see him work, with my own eyes on the film Moneyball. So he's a transcendent performer. He's one of the best, most powerful actors working today. And here he just kind of, he creeped me out. Honestly, he just kind of just oozed this creepiness, and it, again, totally throws you off, which is what it's supposed to do. I'm trying to think of some of the other actors. Woody Harrelson, Elizabeth Banks, Stanley Tucci, all good. All the acting really good. It's just a really good film. Excellent, well directed, excellent production design, very good special effects, well edited. Again, everything technical is pretty much, just right on point. I also enjoy, again, The Hunger Games is pretty much a commentary on, our own society of today, by contrasting it to this, dystopic future. I think it really kind of nails it on the head here, but yet remains somewhat elusive, that you don't realize that you're watching a critique of American society. Perhaps, if not, I was going to say society in general as a planet, but, I don't think they're as obsessed with reality television and our own destruction, elsewhere in the world. I would certainly hope not. That plague is centralized here. But I really enjoyed the, that subversive element, that not everything is right in Pan Am, and that's quite obvious. But if you think about it, not all is well here in the real world, and we are afflicted, sometimes self-afflicted, with the same problems. I seriously, I think it really comes to light in the Stanley Tucci character, who basically might as well be a robot. You know, he might as well be a hosting robot. He is the true definition of a puppet of powerful individuals. He's creepy here, but yet he just nails the role. I think you could take that Stanley Tucci character, just take him right out of the film, wardrobe, hair, and all, and put him on any reality television show that we have. You know, you could have him hosting Survivor or Big Brother, and it would just be perfect. You know, you wouldn't even notice. So it's like, I think that's fantastic. That you know, we pretty much watch the Stanley Tucci character, you know, every week. If you watch reality television, I don't support reality television. I only watch things with a script. And by the way, all reality television has a script. You know, if you think that, you know, your votes, your call-in, your text, if you think that matters, then I don't know. I congratulate you. You've been duped. You're definitely, you know, wasting your money, because if who you pick does not match the script, well, I'll tell you right now, it doesn't matter. So everything follows a script in Hollywood. Everything you watch on the screen follows a script, even if it tells you that it does not. You know, there is no reality on a screen. You know, the only way that you see reality is by not looking at a screen, you know, by experiencing the world around you. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but many people think that they can stare at a television and watch reality, when they're in fact being blatantly lied to, and they eat it up with a spoon. But yeah, I mean, seriously, Dancing with the Stars, if you think you pick the person who leaves Dancing with the Stars, then you're probably a person who watches Dancing with the Stars. I got off on a little rant there, but I despise reality television. So I really enjoy that aspect of, you know, what are we doing as an American culture? You know, you can think about that while watching this film, by seeing how little the differences are, at least with that element of the story. I also enjoyed how you get to see how they produce, you know, these television shows. And again, it's exactly as it is in real life. You know, that scene in Victor's village, you know, where just the cameras are there, they're robotic cameras. They make it seem, you know, so different than what it actually is. And how the government controls what we know and what we see. That's reflective of our actual society. I found it thrilling. It was action-packed. I just thought it was a really good, smart, well-directed, well-made, well-acted blockbuster. You know, thriller blockbuster. You know, Hollywood can be proud of itself. And I definitely want to see, you know, the next one. I can't wait for the next one. In fact, I don't know if I can wait, and maybe I should just go ahead and read the trilogy, you know, in the meantime, just so I can get it done with and I know what's going to happen, because I don't really feel like waiting a year. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think I'm happy. Oh, Amanda Plummer is also in this. I haven't seen Amanda Plummer in forever. She plays a minimized role and a weird role, but she is Amanda Plummer. So it was good to see her again. Her counterpart, I've suddenly forgot his last name. He's so good and odd in everything he does, and that continues here. Oh gosh, Jeffrey something? Oh, I can't remember. The black dude, he was in Source Code. I mean, he's in a lot of stuff. Anyway, he's good here too. There are several other actors, and I think I'm forgetting. I could never remember the name. I know there's a Hemsworth brother in this. There's I don't know who plays PETA. I can't ever remember his name. I guess he hosted SNL a couple weeks ago, but he's good. Hutcherson, is it Hutchison? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's good. It's just, again, solid film. Solid film. So yeah, okay. I think I've pretty much covered all my bases. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. So that's The Hunger Games, Catching Fire. And I give it a solid 8. Thanks much.